on the track.
What's going on, fellas? It's your boy King Dre, and I'm coming at y'all again with another one, man. More player shit for your mind, man. More ism for your brain. But today we're gonna chop it up about women going back to their ex when you're dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? You meet a woman in the beginning, it's shit going good for a month, and then all of a sudden they ghost you and go back to their ex. But first off, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player shit fresh off the press. But let's jump back into the game, man. So women go back to their exes, man. A lot of you guys are in situations or find yourself in situations to where you're dealing with a girl, you know, you're taking them out on dates, you're pursuing them, and then all of a sudden they ghost you and they go back to their ex. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys be hitting me up like, damn, what happened? Let me let you in on a little secret, man. 80% of the women that you meet and fuck or whatever are dealing with somebody else or on some type of rebound situation. 80% of the women, majority, I would say 90% of the women, it's very rare that you meet a woman out here that's just single, no ties to anybody, and they just single and you know, ready to do their thing. But 80% of the women that you meet, 80 to 90% of the women that you meet are either in a relationship, they got somebody else where the dude is messing up, the dude is acting like a little bitch, the dude done kicked them to the curb. Basically, they have ties to somebody else. And what happens is the woman is out here and she meets you, to get over her, to help herself get over the ex or to numb the pain or, to take him off of her mind. So she meets you doing all of, the simping and the cupcaking and taking the bitch out and, all of this shit. And then she ghosts your ass. What happens is the ex done hit her back saying, oh, I miss you, let's do this, or I want my family back. And they go back to what's comfortable for them. So always understand that. Know that when you out here and you getting some ass or you fuck a bitch or you meet a bitch or whatever, know that it's more than likely some poor guy has messed up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That 80 to 90% of these women have ties to somebody else. That's why you can't be too invested. This is why I tell you guys, slow down, man. Stop rushing into shit. Stop fantasizing. Stop projecting your desires onto these women because they have somebody else. Trust me. And if they not tied to somebody else emotionally, they're dating other people. It's very rare that you get a woman out here that's just single and mingling, or single and ain't dealing with nobody else. They're coming off of a celibacy run. They focus on their career, and you just so happen the stars aligning. Y'all meet, she's single, she ain't got nobody, and she feeling you. And that's very rare that happens. You pretty much gotta take what you want out here. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game, But I'm gonna give you 5 tips, to curb this feeling, because I know it's a sucky feeling. But when you meet a chick, you like her, shit going good for 2 months, and then all of a sudden, she hits you up and say, hey, this ain't gonna work out, I'm going back with my ex. Or she pop up with some new dude, and she ghosts you, and you see her on her stories with a new dude. 99% of the time, it's not a new dude. It's not a new dude. It's her ex. You know what I'm saying? And now you like, damn, man. I thought we was good. We was chilling. We was dating. Everything seemed good. Everything seemed perfect. She tied to that guy already. You know what I'm saying? And my next video I drop, this one going on Patreon, but the next one I drop is gonna be about how to remove the imprint from the ex. That's gonna be real good. Y'all stay tuned. But this one is about, them going back to the ex and the precautions that you could take so you don't feel that sting. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it stings and I know it sucks to feel like that you've invested, even if it's a few dollars for a date, your time, you move shit to the side. It stings for somebody to just ghost you like that, you know what I'm saying, and play with your feelings. So King Dre is here to help you and save the fucking day. Remember, y'all call me Captain Saver Bro. You dig what I'm saying? But the first precaution, I'm gonna give you 5. The first precaution, right, that you can take to getting burned like this, and before I get into this, also understand that shit is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Hoes come and go, bitches come and go. You can't keep them all forever. This happens. It happens to me. It happens to the best of them. The difference between me and you is I don't give a fuck. I understand the game. I know how the game go. I meet a chick. You know what I'm saying? I meet a chick, I hear a couple times, I don't hear from her no more. I don't take it personal because I know my game on point. I know my shit strong. I just know maybe some dude was probably fucking up. She probably was on a break from her ex or from her dude. They were taking a break and she needed something to make her feel better or to take her mind off it. I know this. I understand that. You guys don't understand this. This is the game. This is how it goes. Don't let it, you know, fuck with your head and to where you thinking like, damn, something wrong with me. It could be something wrong with you. It could be you turned her off. But a lot of the time, it's just the dude called her back. You know what I'm saying? They missed the dude and they went back to what was comfortable. They went back to familiar, you know, to what was familiar to them. They went back to the emotional roller coaster that they are attached to. You dig what I'm saying? So don't take it too serious. But the 5 steps. Number 1, when you meet a woman and y'all getting to know each other and you talking and you rapping with her, find out how long ago that split was. If it was, you know, I'm single a couple weeks. A lot of chicks, especially on dating sites, they'll put this, newly single and shit like that. Don't ever take them too serious. You should never take anybody serious at first anyway, but I get into that. But chicks like that, that's on, especially on dating sites that say they newly single, don't ever put any stock in them. You hit them as fast as you can and you keep it moving. But find out how long ago the split was. If it was a year, 2 years that, you know, they've been single or getting their shit together or just dating, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But anything from like a month, 2 months, 3 months, there's a high chance of them getting back with their ex. I'm telling you, trust me, it happens to the best of us. So the difference is the players, the alpha males, the thoroughbred guys, they know this and they understand it. And they just experience the woman, get them a notch, get them a good experience, and they kick them to the curb. But find out, you have to find out. Anything under like 6 months, there's a high probability of her going back to her ex. Like I said, the next video, I'm going to teach you how to remove that imprint from that last guy. But that's number 1. Number 2, this is very important. Invest as little as possible. That's your money, your time, your energy, your attention, your effort. Invest as little as possible. It's a scientific fact that we are tied emotionally, especially men. We are tied emotionally and we become attached to our investments. Invest as little as possible. It sucks to be taking a bitch out on dates, going to pick her up, doing this, investing your time, moving time around. It sucks for this to happen. You invest this and then some guy just call her back and it's over for you. I'm gonna give you, you know, a quick story. I have a chick that I was dealing with, and we kind of called it quits a few months ago. I can call her back right now, and that new dude she fucking with that's taking her on dates and splurging on her and all that shit that I've never done, but most of you guys do shit like this. I can call her, I can call this bitch if I wanted to. I just don't want to fuck with that bitch no more. If I wanted to, I can call that bitch right now and she will end that shit. Or I can call her right now and fuck her and all type of shit, and this dude will still be caking up on her and all type of shit and wouldn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So you need to invest as little as possible. That way you prevent yourself from becoming emotionally attached. It's a scientific fact that we are tied. We emotionally attached. We become emotionally attached to the things that we invest in. That's your money, your time, your energy, your effort, your attention, the whole 9. Number 3, it should be at least 6 months. 6 months of consistency. Her being consistent, at least 6 months. For me, it takes way longer. But for you, I'm giving you 6 months of consistency, of cooperation, and her being there consistently on, you know, good behavior. Her showing out, her being a good girl to you for at least 6 months before you develop any type of feelings. And the only feelings you should develop at that point is appreciation. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be, you know, a month, 2 months, you know, you all feeling in love and, you know, you all in love and feeling the bitch and wanting to get married and shit. And then she ghosts you. Now you sick and you DMing me. At least 6 months of consistency before you develop any type of a feeling. And like I said, that feeling should be appreciation. Those good feelings should be appreciation. Not I love you, I want to marry you, I see a future with you. Nah, it's too soon. You know what I'm saying? And that dude can hit her back. That dude who got her with, like y'all say, imprinted, can hit her up at any moment. You know what I'm saying? And your ass out the door, just like that. And now for what? Now you all feelings, you in your feelings, and now you stuck. You know what I'm saying? But that's number 3. At least 6 months of consistency before you start to develop appreciation. Number 4, get her to invest as much as possible. This is one of the ways, like I said, I'm gonna discuss this in another video, but this is one of the ways to get to break the imprint. It'll be harder for her to walk away what she's invested in. You know what I'm saying? it'll be harder for her to walk away if she's invested just as much, just as much as she did with him. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get women to invest. That's a key player rule, man. All women should invest in you. You know what I'm saying? From the gate, they should come in and invest in time, money, energy, the whole nine. It's harder for them to walk away. They develop emotional attachments that way, and it'll be harder. It'll be harder for her to walk away. And you know what I'm saying? And she'll look at you in a higher light. You know what I'm saying? She'll look at you and, she'll look up to you more versus a guy that's just giving. Now, if she has to give, she'll look up to you, because she's submitting herself to you, and it'll be harder for her to walk away. You know what I'm saying? You'll almost seem better than you'll seem like a better choice than the last guy she was with, and that can just be, and not even counting your qualities. You fucking her better. You know what I'm saying? You're a better dude. You got more money, whatever. But just the fact of her investing so much into you, her mind will tell her that you're a better option. You know what I'm saying? So get her to invest as much as possible. Number 5 has some technical difficulties. Number 5, don't take anyone serious. Don't take any woman serious until she submitted herself to you 100%. If she don't submit 100%, if you don't have 100% full submission and she's giving herself to you completely, you do not take her serious under any circumstances. Let me let you in on another secret. Women cannot serve two masters. Nobody can serve two masters. Women cannot be 100% submissive to two men. So what happens is, a lot of the times you're not getting a lot of cooperation. You may be getting cooperation, but she ain't really submitted to you like that. A lot of the times it's because she's submitted. She's still submissive to the other dude. And even though they may not be fucking around at the moment, he still has her under submission. So she can't submit to you. Understand that. When you're not really getting, and you putting your playerism down, you doing everything right, after a month or 2-3 months, and you still not seeing that level of submission that you should see, 100% of the time, she's submissive to another guy or submissive to something else. More than likely, it's the other guy. It's her ex that she still hasn't gotten over, that still can hit her up and call her and say, yo, let's do this. I want my family back. Or I want to try this again. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And she out the door. You know what I'm saying? She back to her king. So make sure before you even take a woman remotely even serious to even talk about relationships or anything, make sure that she is 100% submissive to you. This is one of the reasons you require 100% submission, because like I said, it sucks to be in a situation. It sucks to be in a situation to where you think you see a future, a situation with a woman that's looking fruitful and shit, and then she ghosts you, sometimes they won't ghost you, but they'll start sabotaging the shit. They'll start sabotaging the relationship so they can hurry up because they'll feel bad. A lot of women, not a lot, but some women will feel bad about just dipping on you like that. So what they'll do is they'll sabotage your shit. But you can tell by the submission level. You know what I'm saying? You'll get some days they'll be cool and submissive, and the other days they won't. There's still some other ties there. So you have to understand that women cannot serve two guys. Once you get her 100% full submissive to you, the chance of her going back to her ex or the dude that she used to fuck with drops tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she is 100% submissive to you before you take her serious. You know what I'm saying? Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's very important. Do not violate that rule. But that's it. This your boy King Dre. This is what happened when women go back to their exes. This is the reason. This is how you can, prevent yourself from catching feelings and getting burned in the end. These are the precautions you can take. But if you like the video, if you found value in the content, hit the like button. Also hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player shit fresh off the press. And also drop me a comment, man, and let me know your stories. If I left something out that you think would be beneficial to the other people that watch the video, leave a comment down below. Help me out with the engagement. Pardon me. This is how we, get the channel to grow and spread the word. As I say, playerism is the only antidote to feminism. But also, I dropped my Attraction 101 course is now available. The link is in the bio. Go get that. Join the Patreon also. If you need coaching, one-on-one session to get your mind right, to step your game up, how to talk to women, texting women, closing the deal, escalating, or you just need to boost your confidence, things that you can do to boost your confidence. I'm well versed in all of this stuff. I'm well versed in women. I've been dealing with women for over 20 years consistently, having success, what I would consider success, or what a lot of you guys would consider success, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with women. This is what I do. I've been doing this all my life. I'm very good at it. So if you need coaching and to get right, hit me up, man. Send me an email or DM me on Instagram, and I'll get you right, man, for the player price as well. Also, join my Facebook group. I'm trying to grow my Facebook community. Join that. I'm going to leave the link in the description for that. Follow me on Instagram too, by the way, at get_free_game. This is your boy, King Dre. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gone.